Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News CD review of the new EP from Periphery called Clear. Clear is the second EP from Periphery. It will be released on January the 28th. This EP is a, quote, experimental release from the band. Each member of Periphery composed a track and took creative direction of that track. And Jake Bowen stated, Clear is an experiment to explore all of the different writing styles in the band. It's rare when you have a band where every member is capable of writing and producing music. With each member controlling their own track, this recording enabled us to go down any path we chose in terms of style and sound. And there's a track on the album called Feed the Ground. A preview of that was out in 2012 as a demo for Spencer and Matt's project, The Mothership. So the track list, there's 7 songs on it. The first one is called Overture. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. This is an instrumental track. Opens up with some piano. And it's got some heavy parts mixed in with the piano. It's kind of light and then goes heavy, kind of go back into the piano again and then heavy again. And it's just over 2 minutes, and it's a great opening track, sets the tone, and almost reminds me of something that you'd hear maybe in a BT Bam album, sort of as interlude as well. It's a really cool track. Number 2 is the Summer Jam. This one here has great vocals on it, really catchy choruses, and this one here has a very upbeat feel to it. I think on this overall EP that there is just a lot. What really took me over the whole EP was just the amount of the different styles and dynamics of the vocals, and the way they use some catchy choruses, and just a lot of different vocal ranges, and just a lot more dynamics, and maybe some repeated choruses and verses and things like that, which was really interesting to hear from Periphery. The next song is Feed the Ground, and that is my favorite track off the EP. I just love this track. It opens up with some piano and some really nice drumming from Matt, held down with a really cool bass riff, and the vocals have an effect at the beginning that they use, and immediately gets into some catchy choruses, and it's got really great dynamics, and some really nice heavy parts in it. So they bring this one up, they take it down, and they go through the song. I mean, this would be an amazing song live. I really hope they play Feed the Ground live when they tour. And it's got some great lyrics in it. And man, the last minute of this song is just amazing. I mean, it's actually one of my favorite tracks by them, and probably in the top 5. I just love this song. The next song is called Zero. That one there was by Misha, and it's an instrumental, and basically it is amazing guitar playing in it. To me, it sounds the most out of all the songs on the album as more of a Periphery type track, because of the guitar sound in it and the writing style of the guitar. But a great instrumental track, and it just shows his music abilities in it, that's for sure. And after that, there's The Parade of Ashes. That one's written by Spencer. And this one here starts off with an almost industrial feel. There's some really cool sounds on this one. They use some really interesting synth sounds on it. This one, to me, is probably the most, quote, experimental song on the EP, as they touch just tons of stuff in here, lots of different instruments in that. They have used some effects on the drums, and to me, sometimes it almost gets into almost like an older Fall Out Boy sound sometimes, and it's got this interesting beats, almost like a Fall Out Boy type song, and there's just tons of stuff going on, and it's got a nice bluesy solo in it. So another great song. And number 6 is Extraneous. Now that one there is written by Nolly, and it's a instrumental, 3 minutes and 21 seconds of just an amazing track. It's I like that actually as the best instrumental on the EP. It's just got some nice bass playing in it, a really heavy guitar sound and rhythm. The drums and bass really sync well in this song, and it's pretty much 3 minutes and 20 seconds of heaviness, and it's just actually a perfect instrumental, perfect time as well for the length of the track. And number 7 is Pale Aura, written by Mark. And this one here, it starts off with a bit of piano. They did incorporate piano through a lot of the tracks. It's got some great vocals in it, some amazing drumming, really soulful vocals in it. I just really like, again, I like the lyrics in this track. Some excellent double kicking in it by Matt. Just, adds a lot of dynamics to the drums in this song. It can get really heavy, and they again bring it down. To sum this EP up, Clear, to me it's about Periphery showcasing their dynamics as individuals and as musicianship of the band, and each member just really taking a creative lead in each song. And I think overall, I was really impressed with the the changes they had in their song structures, how they repeated choruses more, maybe a little bit more catchy, and also the vocals were just amazing through this whole album. I thought there was a lot of different dynamics in the vocals, and that really caught my ear the most out of all this was probably the song structures and the vocals. Just amazing. And you know what, I really like this, and I hope that Periphery either puts out something like this again, quote, experimental, or if they maybe incorporate some of the stuff that they did in this EP into the next Periphery full length. That would be cool, because it really does show another side of the band, and it was great. I really like this, and I think there's some really great songs that they could add live to their live show in this EP. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.